don't buy stories. So I said to her, really? How much you buy stuff? So I went around the corner. I went around the counter, sorry. And there was my cashier there. And I said to her, Shalene, how much of them ring you sell from morning? This ring, right? She said, me not sell none of them ring there. She said, tell her how much ring we sell, whatever. So I checked the system. We have a system. I checked the system, and there was none of this particular ring was sold, but we had one that is similar. So I said to her, I want to check the system because if it is that you sell off all the rings, so she said, well, sell off all of the rings, them. And I said, well, I'd have to give you one for promotion, right? Because she said she wear them in the store and she sell it off. So I'd have to give you one for promotion. Anyways, I checked and there was no ring. So there was several times of dishonesty, right? I called her and I speak to her. That's one incident. The next incident, she was leaving the store one Saturday night. She was leaving with a box of shoes. It was not yet on her account. It was on the counter. But she told me about the shoes. She was going to go to a funeral and she said she wanted the shoes to wear to a funeral. When she leaving the store, she leave the store with a box in her hand and she left with a clutch on top of it. And first thing, the ring situation, she cried. And she said, oh, I don't know, I just want to do good. And she cried. And I said to her, stop crying. Like everything I talk to you about, you keep crying. You don't need to be crying. You just need to own up that you're wrong, right? Own up that you're wrong and you will do better. And, we have certain, in my company, we have verbal warning, we have written warning, and we have termination. So it's like I am talking to her verbally about these things. Fast track back to the bag situation. She had the bag carrying out of the store, and I said to her, why is it that you have this bag here on top of the shoes? I know about the shoes. She said, because downstairs in the store is only shoes and handbags. She said that she just passed the bag and saw the bag and it's like she's doing things without even thinking, without, like she's doing stuff without probable cause and anyways, I don't want to get too much into certain things. So she was leaving with the bag and I said to her, did the bag go on your account? She said no, she was planning to do it on Monday. I said things don't run like this into this business space here now. Everything that is leaving the store, even myself, if I'm taking something, it has to go on my account. I have an account at the store and it has to be placed on an account because we do inventory, right? Everything runs through a system and whenever we want to find stuff, etc., we have to go back to the system to see when it was sold. It shows, my system shows what was sold, when it was sold, how many was sold for, the customer, right? Everything is in the system. our first verbal warning, then we get into the written warning and termination and etc. So it's been much. What hit the nail on the head for me is that about 3 weeks ago, I was made aware that she was blocked. A staff member of ours was blocked. The staff member was blocked, and I said, why though? You know? I took up my phone as the managing director for the company and I searched for her. I was also blocked. So I said, huh? Okay. I took up the company's Instagram page, and the company, Loud Fashion, that she works for, that she's still on her paycheck, on our payroll, that she works for, is also blocked. So I turned to the general manager and I brought it to his attention because, mark you, she doesn't report to me. When she said that she reports to somebody overseas, that is true. She does not report to me. She reports to our general manager. So all supervisors report to the general manager, and then the general manager reports to myself, right? So at that point I said, no, this is quite unusual, and that shows that this person has no good intention, right? And this was, she had no good intentions. All right. We have a supplier who we conduct business with. The supplier came here and he dropped off some stuff. He said he was going to Montego Bay, and I said to him, he asked me, do you want me to drop off these to Mobile? You haven't seen my mom carry down there? And I said, okay, carry down these, right? He took them down there. I don't know, she said that she met him before and they spoke before, fine. But the thing is that it's a supplier of mine, right? She knows this. She said that she did not know. But anyways, I'm not here for that. I'm just trying to be as professional as possible and speak the facts. So the supplier went down there and she engaged him into having her to supply her. At this point, I did not know that she started to sell accessories. She took some stuff from him. Afterwards, I was made aware. Then I looked and I saw where she started doing this thing. Mark you, these are same items that are similar items. Well, same because she took some stuff that we carried, and she also took some stuff that we did not have. And I'm saying, like, that's not the reason why we had to split ways. There are several staff here that up to today, right, not only is it conflict of interest, and that's a part of our company's policy, right? The company policy states that nothing that is that hinders you, like it's conflict of interest for you to be selling accessories, right, inside the store, because she had persons probably, well, I don't know, I didn't see that, but possibly is that she would have persons come to the store to buy stuff from her, etc. So she was also doing the same business that we're doing. She engaged with our supplier. She blocked us from all social media platforms, and this is during her tendency as Loud Fashion. That was where I draw the line, right? And I went to Montego Bay one afternoon, first thing, to have a sit down, talk with her, because probably she needs some guidance, she needs some advice. So I didn't want to just terminate her. And first thing, it wasn't me who would have terminated her. It was our GM, because she don't report to me, as she mentioned, but y'all just run with it a different way, because, hey, anyways. I went there, but I didn't realize that the store was about to close, and she had to leave. She had an emergency. She said, so I said, I need to talk to you. And she said, I have an emergency. I had to leave. And that was the Thursday. The Friday, she said she was ill and she needed some time off. Well, she didn't tell me. That was reported to me that she was ill and she needed some time off, which was given. She was expected to return to work or given a call or something. I don't